Hey, everybody. Hey, Harlem. Hey, Montana. Hey, everybody. As you come in, please hit the like. Hit the like button. I appreciate you being here. Oh, I'm going to turn this down. Hey, everybody. All right. Please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, y'all. Don't forget to become a member as well. But hitting the like keeps us in the algorithm, and it's a free way to support the channel. I thank you, everybody, for supporting us over here. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. So glad to see y'all again tonight. Just a little update. We will not be going live on tomorrow. And maybe Thursday, but for sure not tomorrow. We will not be live. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put the link in the chat in case anybody wants to come up and talk to us tonight. There it is. So go ahead and hit the link, you guys. Come on up on the stage and talk to us tonight. We're going to be talking about Tamar Braxton, Stefan Diggs. We're going to talk a little bit about Dolph Day 2, the Dolph trial. What else we got? Ariel Mitchell. We'll talk about that a little bit. Look at that. Just look. Don't forget to hit the like, y'all, when you come in. Thank you for being here. It's 8 of us. I see 4 likes. Can we get the likes up, please? Just take a little bit. You see that, Montana, in the chat? Hey, Montana.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I need to block him.
Who?
See this somebody. Look what he wrote. Hey, mods, do y'all see him? We need to get him out.
I mean, he ain't disrespectful, so. I mean, Epstein approved this message. I mean, we can't fault that.
Okay, well, let me just read it. Let me just read it. Maybe I got it wrong. Let me call you back now. Let me see what he's saying. What's happening in USA? Why you have a president? And maybe he really deserves no. Oh, so are we talking about Donald Trump?
I mean, he is making news with with the meeting he just had with the in Alaska.
Okay. So what's his name? Okay. I just don't do politics, so I don't. That's why I'm like I don't know what he's talking about. So Anyway, welcome to the Black Link Reporting Media over here. We got a couple of things to talk about. If you want to come up on the chat on the stage, you can hit the link. Anybody can hit the link, long as we keep it respectful and come up and talk to us. Oh, I see. I see where he is. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get started. Again, if you come in, hit the like button. So let's start with, first of all, I want to start with this one because we need to do that. I want to, can I just share my screen? Share my screen. Is it this one? It's this one. All right. So if you guys saw, can y'all see my screen? Yeah. Can you see the screen? All right.
Yeah, we see it. My bad. I was on mute.
Okay. If you guys have not already heard, Tamar Braxton has come out and she has said that she woke up in a pool of blood. Her nose was cracked. She lost a few teeth, almost was no longer with us. So this is what she posted. I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling me. And honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost unalived Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. I fractured my nose, lost some teeth, and mobility. The way I look at life now is totally different. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me. For real. I don't even know what happened to me. Like I think this is crazy. Like, how did something like this happen? And you never know what happened. Like, I'm just wondering, like, where was she? Was she at home? Like, where was she? And like before Tamar was hurt, it was because of some DV, but I'm not sure, like, did she like pass out, hit her face, and fell really hard? Like, she's not giving us much more than that, but she says she can't talk right now. So she released this a few hours ago. And so we just want to send our prayers up for Tamar for whatever happened. Like, if she never tells us, we still want to send our prayers up for Tamar, that she gets better, because this is crazy. That's what I said. That's what I was thinking, Harlem. Like, I don't know if, like, she was standing up, because people black out and they can wherever they are, and it was her, like, she hit the hard floor for it to crush her nose, break her teeth, like in a pool of blood. Like, that sounds bad. And where did she lose blood from? Like, her nose? Like, what's going on? So thank goodness for her friend who found her, because then, like, no telling what else would have happened. So hopefully she's getting the medical attention she needs, and she's getting the help that she needs, so that she can be better. So she can be
I
better.
mean, I don't want to. I mean, we both know what it was.
You got to tell me, because I really don't. Because just 2 days ago, I saw Tamar with a new man. She had came out with this new man, and like kind of teasing us with him. Like, she had found somebody else. And
So, so basically, you saying that she fell out? She just
I don't
collapsed.
know that. She didn't say. But I'm
Oh, okay,
saying,
okay.
what else could have happened? She didn't say that. She just said
Oh,
these are the things that happened to her. And when she came around, when she finally found that, saw what was going on, she was in a pool of blood, nose crushed, almost just not here and with us any longer. So we can't say what it is. No one can, until she, either shares it with us, we hear about it, or not. I just saying that I'm just what I was doing. I'm just trying to think like what other than DV, could cause it, and that could be from just
Tamar, you said D what? You said D what?
DV, domestic violence.
Or DO?
What is that? Oh, oh no! But from what? Don't say that. I just
Because at the end of the day, if you fell out, if you got knocked out and then sitting and then you realize you're in a pool of blood, you're gonna have bruises over your face. People who collapse like that, it's got to be a drug overdose.
or a medical issue.
I mean, no medical issue really gonna have you like that, because at
Your
least with
you can have a heart attack. You can have a
like
stroke. And
like a seizure. Well, a seizure don't cause you to bleed. Well, if you fall the wrong way, yeah.
if you fall the wrong way or hit something the wrong way because you didn't have no control of your body and nobody was there to catch you, a lot of stuff could happen.
But we all know what it was. You know what I'm saying? We
No,
know.
but we don't, Montana.
It's common sense. I
Oh
mean,
my,
I ain't gonna talk bad about my sister-in-law like that, because I'm in love with Tony.
are you? Your sister-in-law. Well, don't talk bad about your sister-in-law because I can't. We can't say that. We just can't say that. And I'm a Tamar Braxton fan. Well, I'm a Tony Tamar fan for sure.
She come to the public and say that, I'm a, respect her wishes, her secure,
I mean, because right now she's probably out of. They probably got her on meds. Got her there because it was just posted a couple hours. This happened on Sunday, so it was day before yesterday. So she said, and as the days go by, it get worse. Which when you get her to get worse before it get better. So anyway, I just pray for her and I hope that she have a quick recovery. She said she's working on her mental health again. Like, we all know um in the past, like she tried to unalive herself from being depressed and having mental health issues, and then she got real well and did real good for a moment. So whatever she's going through, we'll just pray for her that she gets better. So let's move on. You sent me something. I was trying to get it up there. Yes, we was having technical difficulties today. We couldn't go live. So we'll try it again. I tried to get him to come over here, so we're gonna start doing it over here. She says she lost some mobility too. So that is correct. See, so mobility, Montana, is it could be a stroke. It could be a plethora of things. I don't want to just say that it's the DO thing. Either way, I'm sure it'll come out.
and your DV. We can cancel that too.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I don't think it's that. It
Bro.
was that in the past.
But we just thought it could be one of those two options.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be that. It could be health. It could be a plethora of things. So we just wish her the best and hope that she gets well soon because she's not giving us much. And they'll kind of probably keep it quiet for a while. So that's Tamar. So moving on, this story right here is crazy to me because he just keeps coming up in the news in the news on these platforms, and it's always negative stuff. So let me get him up here. All right. I think it's this one. Yeah. All right. So Stefan Diggs. Now we know that is she back? So let me get back to Tamar really quick to answer Harlem's question. So if you go on her Instagram, there was a picture of her and her man, or alleged man, I'm gonna say that, and you couldn't see his whole face, but you could see him. And it's the caption was like she's showing off her new man. So you have to go look at it. And I was like, okay, here we go again. But I just hope it's good for her. And then here's Sunday, this happens to her. So again, I don't know. Anyway, so Tamar, we're moving on from Tamar. Um, Cardi B's new man is in the news again. So we know that he was on a boat before, and we talked about this. And he pulled out some stuff, some rugs, and gave it to the girls that was surrounding him, told him to go do it and come back and holler at him or whatever, right? Now he's in the news for this. Incident report re- accusers accuses incident report accuses Stefan Diggs of dragging, assaulting, and robbing Chris Blake Griffith before allegedly plotting to unalive him, put his tongue in his ear in a kissing fashion. So I'm gonna see if this allows me to read this because we gotta read this.
Well, he won't play this season.
I'm like, he just keep popping up, and this is like horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. It says, where did it go? Oh, why did it do that?
Just dumb. You remember what, a couple of weeks ago when you brought him up about something, and I said,
Yep.
man, he better fall back before he loses his
Yep.
career because he one of the top 10 receivers in the NFL.
Yeah, he is. And so this is like the third thing that's been negative. And it said, according to an incident report filed with the Montgomery County Police, Christopher Blake Griffith accused NFL star Stefan Diggs for rugging, actually assaulting, and robbing him on May 22nd, 2023. Griffith further alleged Diggs later conspired to have him unalive to prevent his gay bisexual secrets from being exposed after Griffith claimed he denied his sexual advances. In the report, Griffith states, Stefan Diggs rugged and essayed me on May 22nd, 2023, just over a year ago. And then 1 week later, he conspired to have me unalived on May 29th, 2023, to suppress his secrets from becoming exposed after he denied his advances and now knew his secret. So many times we hear about these men, these macho men, like, right? They're not soft men that are their actual preferences are undercover. And so what Chris right here is saying is that he's filed a police report and saying that he essayed him, putting his tongue in his ear, robbed him, plotted to unalive him. This man better come with some receipts. That's what I'll say. He better come with
Well,
some.
if the charges being filed, he won't see a game this season.
Yep, he said he filed the police report.
Well, I guess
And
tomorrow, if that came out today, tomorrow we'll see ESPN talking about how he is suspended indefinitely till all lawsuits and charges are done
yep, Montgomery County, wherever
over
that
some
is.
stupid, just stupid.
Yeah, just make crazy decisions. Like, why? And you got the cutest girlfriend. Like, Cardi B, you ain't that enough? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But here we go. We always talk about, like, why do you get yourself in these positions and you build yourself up and you're doing well for yourself and you're a top player. You ain't just somebody on the team. You are a top player. And you know you got to watch how you move and shake. And then these allegations come out. We're not saying that they're true. We're saying that allegations are coming out. This is what he's saying. No one should be having their mouth on. And they say, Montana, well, that's part of celebrity. People gonna say what they want to say. All I'm gonna say is if this man is saying what he's saying, then he needs to come with receipts. If he's gonna put him out there like that, you gotta have some.
Well, if for him to file charges, he got to have receipts, ain't it?
I guess, right? I don't
Yeah,
know.
and it gone public like this, so he got to have receipts.
Yep. So I'm gonna dig into who Chris is, but this is what he's alleging. Now, here go Cardi B on the top of the world with her
Now,
song, new album.
now, now I want to know now that like I ain't knew none of this secret stuff he had going on now. You feel what I'm saying? So now I want to know
Mhm.
who else, like who in the locker room he done tried on the team.
Right, and ain't said nothing. If he
That ain't,
did this, allegedly,
yeah, ain't
allegedly,
saying nothing, right?
yeah, that he maybe made passes to, ain't said nothing. You know, he's a top player, so
Yeah,
he can make things happen too. So I ain't gonna say nothing, but man,
I
you
mean
know,
he, now he ain't got no power. He just a receiver that got
no,
that got like
he's
top
one.
10 stats.
Greg say he's one of the top, at least I was gonna say top 5. Okay, top 10.
Yeah,
So he got,
I could put him in the top 5.
yeah, he got some pull. I'm not gonna hold you on that. He got some pull, but what I'm saying is now you got this. You was on the boat with all the girls with the drugs. Caught on tape, caught on video with it, and just keep. It just seemed like it just one thing after the other with him. Like it just any day now, his just career gonna be stopped if he don't slow it
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
If he don't stop,
yeah.
can't do it. Can't be out there being reckless.
You'll see Stephen A talking trash about him tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he gonna wake up with in the morning if he haven't already. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this fan off.
Clown, man.
Like Puff, they all. I mean, what's Harlem saying? Harlem girl, get on stage.
And he just got a whole new contract this year because he left and went to New England this year. He was at the Houston Texans last
Oh, did
year.
he? Oh, did
Yeah,
he?
yeah. New
I didn't
England
know that.
signed him. Yeah, New England got him.
Okay, I cannot. I cannot. I have to agree with Harlem. She says he has too much confusion around him. A lot of these escorts from Puff case said a lot of these men are on the down low or couples like Puff. They like to watch. Yep. Yep. They just bored, ain't got nothing else to do. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. And what I was saying is, now Cardi B on top of the world, your girl doing her thing. She don't need that, either. She don't need that kind of publicity around her, which is probably not going to hurt her. But I'm just saying. Hi, Harlem.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Did he
Hey,
make you put the
Harlem.
picture up, or you just did it?
Huh?
Did he make you? Did he say you had to put that picture back up, or he haven't said nothing yet?
Oh no, he gave me something to change it to and I refused to do it.
Oh,
Matter of fact, I'm about to send it to you because
okay.
cause, cause you got to at least use it for one day. You ain't about to get off the hook like that. Uh-uh.
Uh-uh. No. Mm-mm.
It's bad,
Yeah.
Montana. Now you got to be fair.
He not being fair.
What's that about?
So I was saying that from the Puffy case, a lot of escorts have said that a lot of these men out here are down low.
Yep.
And they
Yep.
say if they're not down low, they're like Puff, they're cuckolds. Because remember, they called him a cuck or whatever.
Yep.
Um, that they like to watch whoever with whoever.
Yeah. This man is saying
So,
literally like F8. So I cannot wait to see, like what do you have to back that up? If you out here saying that, what do you have to back it up? But he filed a police report.
yeah, he did.
Did you get it?
Me?
Yeah. And then
Mm-mm.
she got to change her name to Harlem's husband with that picture.
Ah,
You see that?
yeah. Mm.
You see
Hello,
that? That
Harlem.
is not fair.
Harlem. Oh, Montana. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next story. All right. So, that was funny. Let me see if I can get it this way. So, Ariel, we talked about Ariel Mitchell, right? And it sounds like they are trying to that a judge is trying to make her do sanctions, and so she's getting it. Who is this lady she's into it with?
So Megan Cuniff is the journalist. She follows a lot of the court cases.
Okay. So,
Sh-
Ariel, oh, go
sh-
ahead.
sh- I was going to say she I sent you a link before she interviewed Garagos.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that was her. This is her.
Yeah, this is her.
Okay.
Hmm.
Gotcha, gotcha. So anyway, Ariel, so we're gonna read what they sent to the other thing if I can pull it up. But it says Ariel said, post a whole order where the motion was denied, you paid propagandists. And she said, hi. Hi, do you plan to tell the judge in your response to the new order for show cause that you're still pursuing the claims against Drewski? Or will you dismiss them to avoid the sanctions threat? Do you plan to tell the judge you are a paid propagandist? So she got under her skin. She got under her skin on that. So I want to read if it'll let me pull it up because I did
Are
get
they
what you
coming
said.
for Drewski?
Yeah, there's a civil lawsuit. This crooked Ariel Mitchell, she's the
Mhm.
lawyer on the lawsuit. The girl alleged Drewski and I think it's Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, the wide receiver for the NFL. Yeah.
with Puffy and a bodyguard, I think it was.
Hey, I meant to send you. I think Boosie pled guilty to his gun charge.
Yeah, I saw that he went and took a plea.
Yeah,
We talked about that. Maybe you wasn't here.
I probably wasn't here.
Yeah. Um, he said he was tired of fighting. I was trying to find the loss. Did you send it? Didn't you send it?
Yeah, I did. Because the judge is filing wants to file sanctions against Ariel because she hasn't removed Drewski from the lawsuit. She hasn't amended it to remove him
Mm-hmm. So I'm trying
because
to
it
get.
was proven he proved whatever that he wasn't there at the time.
So I got it over there. So let me see if it'll bring it up because it ain't long. We can read this one. Oh, here we go again. So well, it won't let me pull it over there. It says, however, so I don't even have the A. I don't have the beginning of it.
I think it was only 2 pages.
So it says, however, Rule 11 authorizes sanctions for presenting to the court a pleading, written motion, or other paper, whether by signing, filing, submitting, or later advocating, does impose a continuing duty now, as the advisory committee notes for the 1993 amendment to Rule 11 explain the rule, emphasizes the duty of candor by subjecting litigants to potential sanctions for insisting upon a position after it is no longer tenable. Though plaintiff counsel may have had a reasonable basis to name Des, I think this is his name as a defendant, and it's what's his name, Desbron, as a defendant at the time of filing the amended complaint. Plaintiff's counsel's continued advocacy of all those allegations appear to constitute sanctionable conduct in light of the information now available. There appears to be no objectively reasonable factual basis to continue to accuse him. Yet, at the hearing on the motion for sanctions, plaintiff's counsel expressly stated plaintiff has no desire to dismiss Mr. Drewski from the lawsuit. Under Rule 11, courts have the power to issue sanction on their own initiative after ordering the attorney law or party to show cause why conduct specifically described um, in the order has not violated. Okay. Accordingly, plaintiff's counsel is ordered to show cause by filing a written complaint by September the 9th as to why their representations that there is still a factual basis for naming Drewski in the amended complaint does not warrant sanctions in the form of dismissal or attorney's fees. Plaintiffs may file a voluntary dismissal of Drewski before that date in lieu of the response. No reply will be required unless further ordered. And that was today.
Yeah, so Megan, she posted those 2 pages to talk about it. She was talking about it on Twitter, and that's when Ariel came at her, telling her to post the whole thing.
Yeah, because she only posted those 2 pages. So what did Drewski do? What is she saying Drewski did? Did we miss something?
So she has a lawsuit with I forget the girl's name, but I don't know if you remember the lawsuit. Is that me echoing?
It's you or either Montana, but you was up there, so maybe I do hear it.
Let me see.
No, it's just the way Harlem talk. You,
Montana.
you know what's so weird? That lady Megan Knief, whatever her name is.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching her live today. I don't know who this is. I don't know how I got came across her live because she was live in the trial.
Hmm.
And that's weird how I seeing the same name again. I don't know who this lady is. I don't know how I got subscribed to her channel, but it popped up that I was subscribed to her channel and she was live showing the Dolph Trial.
On YouTube?
Huh?
I said on YouTube?
Yeah.
For real?
Megan be covering a lot of the cases.
I don't even know who she is. I believe you probably sent me that link during the Diddy trial.
I might have,
Yeah, that's
but
probably
I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna drop off because I got to echo. Um, Ariel Mitchell has a alleged victim. I forget the girl's name. It was supposed to be Odell Beckham Jr., Drewski, Puffy, KK, and a bodyguard.
listen.
It,
Before
it
before on
Go ahead.
reason why you got the echo is we don't hear you echoing, but the reason a lot of times when you echoing because you on the screen yard and YouTube at the same time and you got it both playing. So you got to cut one of them off and just get on screen yard.
I am on StreamYard.
But your YouTube app probably still playing the live too at the same time.
Um,
But I
When
don't
you
hear it though. I hear it though, but
yeah,
not bad.
yeah, we don't hear it. I don't hear it either, but that's what make you echo.
So keep going.
okay. No, I was gonna say so the girl is alleging whatever they did to her. I don't even remember her lawsuit. I just remember it involved something with a remote control.
Oh, yes. Yeah, try to insert. Yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
Ariel is her lawyer.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Well, Ariel is facing sanctions at this time. The judge, if she doesn't by September the 9th, send her response as to why she has not removed Drewski from this lawsuit, then she is going to have to face the judge, and that could possibly land her in sanctions because obviously they want him removed for a reason. And Ariel's,
Yeah,
I mean,
because
go
he
ahead.
came forward and he proved that he wasn't involved. He had proof of wherever he was at the time or whatever.
And so Ariel's dragging her feet about taking him off. And so if she lands in sanctions, it's going to be her fault. But he's giving her what, 2 weeks from now or whatever, or a little longer to get that done.
Yeah.
I almost can't stand this woman because she's just so ugh. So anyway, we'll see if she makes it by the 9th of September and get that removed from her and get Drewski removed from that lawsuit.
But she be talking a whole bunch of mess on Twitter, on X.
Ariel,
Yes.
yeah, she do. Like she don't care.
She be talking a whole bunch of mess. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop because y'all gonna talk about Young Dolph. I don't know anything about it.
Okay. So
Okay.
not much about it, but we are.
Okay.
So anyway, that's those things that we had for from Harlem. So did you watch it today, Montana?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it today.
I watched a little bit of it, and what I saw was that today, Cornelius's girlfriend Angela, what's her name? Angela Arnold is his girlfriend. She got on the stand and to testify, and she was the prosecution questioned her first, and then his lawyer, Govan's lawyer, cross-examined her. So what they talked about is, what she really did is kind of reiterated what Cornelius had said yesterday in court about how how the unaliving happened, how they ran in, and how he got hit as well. She said that he went for days with the bullet inside of him, and he was just bleeding out, bleeding out. And at one point, he had passed out, and then she got him up, and they left. And she said, so she was with him. Like she said, they would go over to Govan's house. She went over with him a couple of times, but she never went in. They asked her, did she know that? Did she know if Govan and Cornelius had talked um, after Dolph's unaliving? And she said, well, yeah, he told her that they was in traffic and he saw him and they kind of backed up, put it in reverse, and they talked. And Govan was asking him, like, are you okay? I promise I didn't say nothing. Then they was like, did you hear that Govan was a snitch? And she said, I heard something like that, but I don't know. I don't know him like that. Then she said that they have been together since 2016. So she was with him, and that asked him, did they ask her if Cornelius ever talked to her about the um, plot to unalive anybody in that on that record label, but mainly Dolph. And she said, yeah, he talked about it, and he would talk about like how much money was attached to each one, and that Dolph was the one that was going to be the higher paid one. She said that whenever Govan did see Cornelius after the unaliving, he was like, man, I promise I'm gonna get you that money. I promise we're gonna see about that money or whatever. He never really got the money in his hands. She said they was riding around and they went and got a car cover after the unaliving and first she said Cornelius told her that he needs to go clean the car off because he believes his fingerprints are on the car. So she said they went and cleaned the car off, and then they went and got a cover to cover it up. And so, but they never used the cover. And she said she don't remember if she went in and bought the cover or he went in and bought the cover. So then the lawyer, Govan's lawyer, gets up there, and he was trying to. He brought Bobby back in. He was trying to make her say that uh, Bobby Carter was really the one that plotted all this. And she was like, well, I told you, like, I went and talked to the police and I wasn't truthful with them at first. And she said, but then I started being in fear for me and my family. So I went ahead and I went and came clean. And she said, Bobby, she don't know what Bobby did or what role he played, but Govan is who was giving him all of his information. The lawyer was like, well, did you watch the trial yesterday? Any of the trials? She was like, he was trying to get her caught up. She was like, she did watch the trial, some of it, but she didn't watch all of it. And he was like, did you see Cornelius's testimony? And she's like, no. He said, you ain't seen none of that testimony. And she was like, no. He was like, why didn't you watch that part? And she was like, I just couldn't. I couldn't watch it. And so she said, he was like, well, what happened after, the you didn't put the like what happened after the cover? Like, where's the cover to the car? And she said, I don't know where the cover went. It just was in my truck. I don't know what happened to it after that. We never put it on the car. I said, well, what happened the day? When's the last time you saw him in person? She said, he was still bleeding. He still had the bullet in him until he went to jail. And she said she saw him on the morning of him going to jail because it was his daughter's birthday. Same thing he said. And he called his baby mama to see if it was okay that he takes her some cake to her school. And then he dropped Angela off at work, had her phone, had her car, had her keys, and then took the cake to his daughter, and that's when they got him. Well, she's stranded at work thinking he just got her stranded. She never knew that he had got arrested. So she's stuck at work. So finally she got away and she gets to Cornelius's baby mama's, and that's how she found out he was in jail. So they was like, well, has he called you from a cell phone from jail? And she was like, no. And Govan's lawyer was like, do you remember I came to your house? And she was like, I don't remember you coming to my house. You remember when we talked about, she said, I never talked to you. He said, I came to your house on June 24th. She said, I never talked to you. So he was like trying to set her up and stuff. So that's basically all I got from that testimony today. She did point out Govan, but I did see where you had sent Big Juke dissing Young Dolph.
Yeah, that was one of the videos that he was doing after Dolph died and stuff.
Yeah, and I was going to try to show it, but it won't come up. So
But
go ahead.
but I think he got a good fight. He got a good fight. Um, because at the end of the day, he wasn't a participant, a physical participant in the murder. It was Cornelius and Justin Johnson. All right. If you stating that he was the orchestrator, what receipts or do you have to prove that?
Other than
What
hearsay.
other than hearsay, under the people who hear saying it from they already admit from lying to the police from the beginning.
Yep. And he even was like, so how do you know all this if you wasn't there? They want everything is hearsay. Oh, he told you that. So you wasn't there. You don't know Govan lived in this house. How do you know that? Well, I saw him come out the house. Okay, because he came out the house, do you know that he lived in the house? Like he's playing it like that.
You
Like,
know, yeah, they could have phone records showing that he called Quet, but they don't have no conversation to really put him under the fight, put him under the bus. You at least need a conversation where he's stating, "I'm gonna pay y'all money, just whole lot." If y'all got that, that's concrete evidence right there. But y'all ain't got nothing.
yeah,
Ain't
so
no
I,
telling.
go ahead.
Ain't no telling what y'all talked about on those calls.
And a lot of time on those calls, like even Juke was like, get rid of the phones. Like we ain't talking even around the phone.
Yeah, y'all
So a lot
business was with
of
Judd.
conversations were in person, you know. So you might have some Montana because that's true. Like, how are you going to prove that he said that to go do that stuff? Just because you said it, it's true. So
Cause it's already proven that I wasn't physically involved with the crime because y'all got the camera footage showing Cornelius and Justin shooting.
mhm. And he was nowhere around.
Ain't nowhere near around. Show me a transaction on Cash App that I sent you some money of a payment due to what you did.
Well,
You don't have none of that.
do you think if he was to get off on this, that something might happen?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting to see how Govan's lawyer is like he's sitting there and he's listening to the examiner, the prosecution, right? And he's
Uh,
coming and he's trying to make her flip. Today he tried to make Angela flip. Like she almost broke to the point she almost broke because she did go, he ran back her interview uh with the investigators because
and
he
then
said, you make sure, are you sure? Because I'm gonna play this. And she was like, I'm not sure. Because first she was like, no, I didn't say that. He's like, are you sure? Because I'm getting ready to play. Are you sure? And she said, I don't recall. He said, okay, because I'm not sure and I don't recall. No, yes, no, I didn't, and I don't recall are two different things. So you need to be careful what you're saying. And when he played it, she actually did say it when she was saying she didn't say it.
Then another thing is right. How can you use somebody to testify on me on a criminal trial that admitted on the stand that she was an accessory to a murder? I mean, accessory to a what you call it, a unaliving, and she is not charged. Like you really admit that you went to this man to get stuff to cover up evidence after everything. You admitted on the stand that y'all plot that the plot before it happened.
You are
That's
in my
clear.
head. You're in my head because I was like, she's sitting here saying, I went when he got shot. He called when he got pow, he called her and said, come get me. She goes and get him. He said, have you ever been to these apartments? She said no. She picks him up. He tells her what happened. So now she's like taking him here, taking him there, going to get the cover, going to take him to wipe the car off, going to cover up evidence, right?
Mhm.
Taking him to do that. And she admitted that she did all that stuff. So did she get immunity or something?
She had to, because now you know what I'm saying. You had to.
Because she's putting herself there. She's putting herself up there of obstruction of evidence to
A
obstruct.
accessory before and after the fact.
Yeah. Yep.
Then another thing is right. I believe, just like I said, allegedly. Either I ain't gonna say I believe. I can say I'm gonna say allegedly just on the channel, but I know without a shadow of a doubt, Quick got that money
You think so? Because
because because you was the middleman to pay them allegedly.
mm-hmm.
All right. Instead of you gave straight drop his money and played him because you know he was a junkie. He was your pill serve.
Mm-hmm.
And you thought you could give him a couple of dollars, a couple of $100 and some pills, and he's satisfied with that.
Because he said that so when it happened, they let him know it happened, whatever. And he said he was hurt. He went. He said, "Give me some money to go get me some pills." He gave him about $40, whatever. He hadn't
Yeah.
paid him yet. Hey, beauty is me. He hadn't paid him yet, but he gave him that just to go
And
suffice him out.
and
But
he
Kevin
was
said,
going
"I'll get you your money. I'm gonna get the money."
and he was giving you you was going there to get pills when y'all discussed about about the unaliving. When Big Juke was there, you said you was going there to get pills.
Mm-hmm.
So that this with anybody, like with me, if I get a junkie to cut my yard, if I get a landscaping company to cut my yard, they're gonna charge me a good $200 or $300 or $400. Depends on how big my yard is.
Right.
But if I get a junkie off the street to pay cut my grass, I'm gonna give him about 30, little $40,
Yeah.
or a little less than that. Cause you
Mm.
could get cause just because of the advantage that you have on 'em, you could give them anything they gonna accept it.
It's
So
true.
that's the same thing that Quit try to use, that advantage Quit try to use on him. He was desperate and he was a junkie that needed something, that needed money. So I'm gonna just give him. You think I'm gonna give a junkie 50 bands? That's what he thinking in mind. You think I'm gonna really give a junkie 50 bands? I give him a little bit of pills and a couple of $100 to let him get on through.
And he said he didn't get it, but he did get his lawyer's
Li-
fee.
Listen, how you ain't got it? Where you get $90,000 from for lawyers?
Mm-hmm.
Your lawyers cost you $90,000.
Right. Somebody paid up.
And
Somebody.
then and then and then and then and then I don't think I don't think Straight Drop really got all his money because listen, you got your attorneys cost $90,000, and then you had spent what $7,000 to get out on bond because you forgot about your bond money.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm really sitting here doing the math and thinking how a street man would treat a junkie.
Yeah. See it all the time. All the time. If that's their drug of choice, and you got something for them to do, and you got what they want.
Then another thing that's supposed to go clear Quet up is after the unaliving, Cornelius admitted on the stand, hey, I was hitting up Big Juke about my money. Big Juke told me, man, chill, because a little stuff a little hot right now. I'll get back with y'all when it cool down. He didn't say he called Quet for the money.
Mm, why?
So as me, as me putting in going in lawyer mode, I'm thinking about all these things right here. Like if what would I use to get my client off? I'm thinking about all these things.
Mm-hmm. So did Justin testify already?
No, why would Justin testify? I got a life sentence. What it's gonna do for me? I ain't getting no
Oh,
time cut.
I thought I'm talking about before he was sentenced to that.
No, he ain't testified.
Um,
He pleaded the fifth.
oh, okay, and still got life.
Yeah, but he ain't coming back for this because he got a life sentence. What's gonna help him? He ain't benefiting nothing from it. That boy doing all that telling. He still go at least go get 20 years. He go get about 20. Everybody else got life. If he convicted, he go get life off top if he convicted.
Mhm.
But if Govan lose that trial, he'll get about 20. If Govan wins that trial, oh Sean that boy Cornelius, he getting a
Oh,
life
yeah,
sentence too. They gonna slay him if Marquette beat that trial.
if he beat the trial.
Yeah, they're gonna slay him. So right now, as being Cornelius, he hoping that they get a guilty verdict so he get his deal.
Yeah, a part of me want to say that like he's not going to beat the trial because they are telling it. They telling it all. But then another part, like you made me see, is that like how I mean you can tell them that all day long, but where at what point have you proved it?
But all the evidence that we were showing, all that paperwork and all them slide stuff they were showing, all that evidence was for Cornelius and Justin Johnson. That don't go got nothing to do with Quit.
His family enabled it.
All the testimony was today about was with Justin Johnson and Cornelius.
Gosh, it's crazy. So I'm not sure who they calling. If she going to continue, I didn't get to watch it all, but I'll continue to watch it. We'll continue to talk about it till.
And then Cornelius and the girlfriend or whatever, them the only two people that what testified already.
Just
And
these
that
two.
might be all they got because tomorrow only thing you gonna be hearing this from is the pathologist.
Yeah, because
And
they already heard from the coroner, so
yeah,
that's out there. They heard from the coroner, and I don't know who else after that. So Cornelius, the girlfriend, the coroner, young dog's coroner, and I'm
and
gonna go
then
look at that because I'm interested to see what she says.
it's gonna be the pathologist or the pathologist, the investigator, testifying what happened from the beginning of the investigation all the way to the end, how he end up, yeah, how he got to them.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna
And
be
then,
interesting. So
and then it's close the argument. So how you gonna put a man together, put a man behind bars over two testimonies and none of them really solid evidence? No DNA, no nothing.
and basically, what his lawyer was saying is that you coming right in here, Angela, saying the same thing he said. So you probably watched the you he was like, you probably did watch it yesterday. Did you watch your boyfriend's testimony? I didn't. I just watched I watched a little of it. No, did you watch his testimony? No. Well, why didn't you watch his testimony? She said because I just couldn't. And he was like, so everything you know is because of what he told you, right? And she was like, well, yeah. I would say that. So it's hearsay.
But yeah, I think he'll beat it. I think he could possibly beat it
We'll see.
because when you present stuff to that jury, you got to have something to say. Hey, this court right here, you got to have solid stuff. You got
Yeah.
to have it.
Yeah.
If he's convicted, if he's found guilty, it's because of the love for Dolph at the jury because they
Mhm.
are from Memphis.
Yeah. True. All right, Montana, this is good. So that's all I had. I knew this would take a minute. You had something else?
No,
Okay.
you um the lady.
The lady. Oh, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. I will when we get off here. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So we're gonna reach out. But anyway, you guys, thank y'all for being here, listening in. Again, we just gonna send our prayers up for Tamar. We're gonna watch this Stefan Diggs though. We're gonna see because I want to know what this man got against him. And then we'll continue to bring you guys whatever's trending. And basically the young Dolph. We're gonna continue to follow that until the end, until we see what the verdict is for Govan. So anyway, you guys, again, thank y'all for coming. Thank you for hitting the like button. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, you will want to do so. Thank you guys. Montana, have a good night.
All right.
Good night, y'all in the chat. Beauty, go watch it. I mean, go pull Tamar up so you can read it. Sorry you missed it. Bye, y'all.